It's Madden NFL 22 on EA Sports. And today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Browns and the Vikings, and it's coming up next.
This one fielded at the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Mayfield now. He'll go again for Landry, and this one's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go play action. Mayfield dumps this to his running back, Chubb. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll make it 2nd down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. To throw, Mayfield. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Play fake. Cousins rolling to his right. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They go play action. Cousins. And he floats one there, incomplete. Tight end Irv Smith, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Cousins forced out to his left. And that's complete to K.J. Osborne. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Cousins again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing, Cousins. Open man here is Conklin. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate. Gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that have to be pinpoint here.
As I was going to ask you about that. And it'll be intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And the Browns are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Mayfield. Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. Daniil Hunter able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down. says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. We're scoreless after one. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Room to run past midfield. The 30, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 62 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Taking it about the 1. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? To throw again on second down. Cousins. Open man is Osborne. He's got him. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Cousins. Rolling to his left. Open here, Adam Thielen. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Cousins now to throw on first down. Completes it to the fullback, Ham. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Second and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Play action now. Cousins. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Cousins. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be marked down short of the 1st down, right around the 17. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Well, the coverage was tight that time. They allowed the pass underneath to him, but they rallied to him pretty fast, too. Converged on him and got him down. That'll bring up 4th down.
They'll run for it. Cook. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. To throw is Cousins. Complete. Jefferson to target. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. The Vikings in the hurry up. They're hustling up to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 10-yard line.
On play action, Cousins. Out to his left. Smith catches left side. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 2nd and goal, Cousins. Touchdown, Vikings! Kirk Cousins on the connection to Justin Jefferson. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have. You absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. The clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Now a fair catch is called for and taken a few yards across midfield. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Touchdown, Vikings! Justin Jefferson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. They certainly made quick work of that. Ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see. Just one play resulting in the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield, fighting to stay upright. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Daniil Hunter in there to get him, and with it, time will expire here in this first half of play. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Taken in at the 3. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Being chased out left. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
And the linebacker, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, on the tackle. On second down, it's Cook again. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Third down, Dalvin Cook. It's a gain of 5, and now the question, will the offense stay out there on 4th and 1?
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Well, their first 4th down attempt early. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. They'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Mayfield now from the 50. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Anthony Barr, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. 3rd and long for Mayfield. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked down inside the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. They run, Cook, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. And they're going to speed things up here.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Cousins. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Cousins on 1st down. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A big connection on that one. 38 yards. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. Off the play fake, Cousins. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. And he's going to be taken down short of the 1st, right around the 15-yard line. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Mike Zimmer's made his decision, and that decision is to try and go for this thing on 4th down. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. They expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
The kick by Joseph is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 27. They begin this drive with Chubb, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Here's Mayfield. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
It's a tried and true. And I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So pass interference, the call there, always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up here in the second half. Maybe a defender gets away with that in the first.
Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. Daniil Hunter, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Meanwhile, Mayfield's throw into the hands of Peoples-Jones. Touchdown! Donovan Peoples-Jones. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Browns have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've got the lead by 3, late stages of the game. What's the message here? Just hang on to the football? Is it that simple?
That's exactly right, because ball security is paramount. And you got a small cushion of
touchdown, Vikings! Dalvin Cook, 70 yards. And the Vikings use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now Mayfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it, and they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, 2nd down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They run it again with Cook. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 145 yards rushing for him now as this sensational afternoon continues. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. That second down play nets a -4.
And this is where the mental part of the game comes into play. Defense is out of timeouts. Just hold on to the football. No sense really trying to score.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Browns drive about to get started. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. To throw on 2nd and 10, Mayfield. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. They've got his man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want